Hello students, in this video we are going to study some extra exercise in the notebook. So before starting that exercise, let me recall what we had learned in this chapter number 4. The chapter name is My District, Class 5, Subject EVS GCERT. So in this chapter we had seen, in the starting we had seen about historical places and pilgrimage places. First we had seen what is historical place and what is pilgrimage place. And then after we had seen some information about the historical places and pilgrimage places which are located in our district Surat. And then after from that information we had answered some questions which are given in our textbook page number 30. Then after we had seen different festivals which we are celebrating in our country. And in that we had seen that these festivals are mainly classified into two types, that is national festivals and religious festivals. Then we had seen further classification of these festivals, that is according to date wise, tithi wise and day wise or year wise which we are celebrating. Then after we had seen about the fairs which are held in our district. And then after we had seen about nomadic tribes, what is nomadic tribe and different nomadic tribe that are living in our district. Then we had seen what are the aspects or factors which are affected by any individual's profession. Then we had seen different difficulties which are faced by the nomadic tribe people, and at the end we had seen from which grain different people are making chapati or bread. So these are the things we had seen in this chapter all about our district Surat. So now let me start the notebook exercise. So here in the starting of the chapter number 4, My District, you have to first write the hard words for this chapter. So here the hard words are given to you. In that first one is district. The spelling is also given to you. Next is pilgrimage. Third number is historical. HISTORICAL, historical. The next is monuments. The fifth number is peculiarities. Next, sixth number is famous. Next hard word, seventh number is museum. Next, eighth number is temple. Then after ninth number, tourist. Number 10 is calendar. Then after 11th number, hard word is festivals. Next is national. 13th number is fair. Next, 14th number is entertainment. Next is diversity. Then 16th number is fatal rights. 17th number is occasion. Next, 18th number, communities. Then after, livelihood. 20th number is occupations. Next is business. And then after, 22 number is tribes. The next hard word is costume. Next is tools. Then after it's a residence. 26th number is tradition. Next is rituals. Next hard word is nomadic. 29th number is marriage, and last one is ceremony. So these are the hard words. First you have to, before starting the exercise, first you have to write these hard words in your notebook. So now let me start the exercise for this chapter. So here the first question is given to you. Question number 1. Choose the correct option. In that first one, which of the following is a national festival? You have to tick mark the national festival. The options are given to you is Diwali, Independence Day, Uttarayan and Dussehra. So here the answer is also given to you. That is, answer is option number B, Independence Day. Independence Day is the national festival of our country, India. Next, second number, which of the following festivals is associated with colors? Which festival is associated or related to colors? The options are given to you, that is Holi and Dhuleti. Next, option B is Gandhi Jayanti, Eid or Ram Navami. So here the answer is option A, Holi Dhuleti. Holi Dhuleti is associated is a kind of festival which is associated with colors, or also it is known as the festival of colors. Next, third number is, which of the following is not seen in a fair? Which of the following which we are not seeing in the fair? The options are given to you is merry-go-round, fatal rides, that means exciting and dangerous ride, or you can say well of death, rides like a well of death. Then option C is Varghodo. Option D is magic show. So here the answer is option C, Varghodo. Other than that, that is merry-go-round, fatal ride and magic show. These all are the joyful rides which we are usually see in the fair, whereas Varghodo we are seeing in the marriage ceremony. Next is, which of the following festival is a festival indicating the love and affection between brother and sister? Which festival is associated with the relation or love and affection between it shows the affection and love between brother and sister? The options given to you is Uttarayan, Dhanteras, Raksha Bandhan and New Year. So here the answer is given to you, that is Raksha Bandhan. Raksha Bandhan is a festival which indicates the love and affection between brother and sister. Next is fifth number, when do we celebrate Gandhi Jayanti? The options given to you is 14th of October, 3rd June, 2nd October or 14th May. So here the answer is given to you, that is 2nd October. On 2nd October we are celebrating Gandhi Jayanti, the birthday of Mahatma Gandhi, the father of our nation. Next, sixth number, the festival that is celebrated by all the people of India is called, the options are given to you, that is national festivals, public festival, common festival or religious festival. So your answer is option A, national festival. The festival that is celebrated by all the people of our country is known as the national festival. Next is, when do we celebrate the Republic Day? The options given to you is 26th January, 17th June, 3rd May or 12th July. So here your answer is 26th January. On 26th January we are celebrating Republic Day. Next is number 8. Which festival is associated with Lord Ganesha? The options are Diwali, Ramjan or Ramadan. You can also say then Gandhi Jayanti and Ganesh Utsav. So your answer is option D, Ganesh Utsav or Ganesh Chaturthi you can also say. So this festival is associated with Lord Ganesha. Next is 9th number, which of the following festivals is mainly celebrated by Muslims? The options are Good Friday, Diwali, Bihu or Eid. So your answer is option D, Eid. This is mainly celebrated by the Muslims. Next is, which of the following is a national festival? The options are Bihu, Pongal, Republic Day or Holi. So correct answer is option C. Republic Day is the national festival. Other options are the examples of religious festival. Next is, what do we generally see in wedding ceremony? What is the generally we are seeing this thing in the wedding ceremony? The options are toys, dholak, race or fighting. So here the answer is option B, dholak. Next, 12th number, which of the following is the longest festival? The options are Diwali, Navratri, Holi or New Year. So here the correct answer is option B, Navratri. Navratri is the longest festival which we are celebrating for 9 days. Next is, when do we celebrate the Independence Day? The options are 4th May, 15th of August, 3rd March or 1st July. So here your answer is option B, 15th August. On 15th August we are celebrating Independence Day. Next, 14th number, which of the following festival is associated with Lord Shiva? So the options are Mahashivratri, Ram Navami, Dashera or Navratri. So here the correct answer is option A, Mahashivratri. This festival Mahashivratri is associated with Lord Shiva, and in this festival we are worshipping the Lord Shiva. Next, 15th number, from which grain do people make chapati at home? So the options are wheat, bajra, maize and all of the above. So here your answer is option D, all of the above. From this all grain, that is wheat, bajra and maize, people are making chapati. Next, 16th number, what is the name of your district? The options are A, Bharuch, B, Surat, Dang or Ahmedabad. In this you have to mark the name of your district. Here I mark the option B, Surat. Next, 17th number, which festival is celebrated according to date? Which festival we are celebrating according to date wise? The options are Diwali, Ramzan, Bihu or Christmas. So we are celebrating Christmas according to date wise, that is on 25th of December. So here your answer is option D, Christmas. Next, 18th number, which of the following is not a religious festival? The options are Diwali, Good Friday, Gandhi Jayanti or Holi. So here your answer is option C, Gandhi Jayanti. Gandhi Jayanti is not a religious festival, it is the national festival. Other than that, that is Diwali, Good Friday and Holi are the religious festivals. Next, 19th number, when do we celebrate Kite Festival? The options are 14th November, 14th December, 14th of August or 14th of January. So here your answer is option D, 14th January. On this day we are celebrating Kite Festival, and it is also known as the Uttarayan or Makar Sankranti. Next, 20th number, which one is a crop festival? The options are Good Friday, Ramzan, Pongal or Holi. So here the answer is option C, Pongal. This festival farmers are celebrating, which indicates the harvesting season for the crop to the farmers. So Pongal is the crop festival. Next, MCQ, what difficulties have to be faced by the nomadic tribe people? The options are food, heat, rain or all of the above. So here your answer is all of the above. These all factors, that is food, heat and rain, are the difficulties which are faced by the nomadic tribe people. So here our first question, that is choose the correct option, gets over. Now next question is fill in the blanks, question number 2. So let's start the question number 2. In that first one, the name of my district is blank. So the name of my district is Surat. Next is blank is the famous pilgrimage place of my district. here you have to write the famous pilgrimage place of your district. So here I wrote Ambika Niketan temple is the famous pilgrimage place of my district. Next blank, third number, blank is the festival of colors. So here your answer is Holi. Holi is the festival of colors, or it is associated with the colors. Next, fourth number, blank is the festival of kites and string. So your answer is Uttarayan. Uttarayan is the festival of kites and string. Next blank, fifth number, people build blank to protect themselves from cold, heat and rain. So here your answer is residence. People build residence or their houses to protect themselves from cold, heat and rain. So here your fill in the blanks gets over. Now next question is question number 3, write true or false. In that first one, many talukas combine to form a district. So here your answer is true. Many talukas combine together to form a district and many villages combine to form a taluka. So here your answer is true. Next is Dussehra is our national festival. So your answer is false. Dussehra is not a national festival. It is a religious festival. So here your answer is false. Next, third number, many pilgrims do not follow their moral duties when going for pilgrimage. Many people, when they are visiting the pilgrimage places, they are not following their moral duties. Like many people throw garbage here and there while they are visiting the pilgrimage place. They are not keeping the place clean, so they are not following their moral duties. So here your answer is true. Yes, we are observing that many peoples or many pilgrims do not follow their moral duties while going for the pilgrimage places. Next, fourth number, we celebrate Independence Day on 15th August. So here your answer is true. We are celebrating Independence Day on 15th August. Next, fifth number, people of all communities gather and celebrate the festival of Bhai Beej. So here your answer is false. Mainly Hindu religion people are celebrating this Bhai Beej festival, which shows the love and affection of brother and sister also, other than Raksha Bandhan also. So here your answer is false. So here our third question gets over. Now next is question number 4. Answer the following questions. That first one is, which festivals are celebrated as the national festivals? So Independence Day, Gandhi Jayanti and Republic Day are celebrated as the national festivals in our country. These three are the national festivals of our country, that is Independence Day, Gandhi Jayanti and Republic Day. Next question is, why are the national festivals celebrated? Why we are celebrating national festivals? So, national festivals commemorate or memorize the sacrifice of our great leaders and freedom fighters who laid down their lives, who sacrificed their lives in the foundation of this country. By celebrating this festival, we memorize the sacrifice, or we remember the sacrifice of the great freedom fighters and leaders who sacrificed their lives for the foundation of our country. And celebration of these festivals help in planting the seeds of nationalism and patriotism among the people of India. And by the celebration of these festivals inspire us for the nationalism and patriotism. So that is why we are celebrating these national festivals. Next question is, which festivals are celebrated collectively by the people of our country or by the people? So Diwali, Christmas, Makar Sankranti, or you can say Uttarayan also, Lodi, Holi, Ganesh Chaturthi and Navratri are some of the festivals celebrated collectively by the people in India. Other than these, there are many festivals which we are celebrating collectively or together, so you can write the name of those festivals also. Next is, which festivals are associated with business? So the day next to the Diwali, that is New Year Day, is associated with business. Why so? Because on this day all the businessmen start their accounts for the new year. So this is the one day which is associated with the business, and other than this, Diwali, Navratri and Uttarayan etc. are also associated with business, because we are doing shopping or we do lot of purchases during these festivals. So these are the festivals which are associated with the business. Next, fifth number is, how does each festival differ from one another? How these festivals are different from each other. So each festival is differ from each other by the way they are celebrated, the stories behind them, how we are celebrating these festivals, then what is the significance of the festival, and which community celebrate this festival. So community who celebrate them. So on the basis of this, each festival is different from each other. Now sixth number next. Now next question is, why do we celebrate Independence Day, or what is the significance of Independence Day? So Independence Day marked the end of British rule and the establishment of a free and independent Indian nation. So we are celebrating Independence Day as the winning freedom of our country. We are celebrating this as winning of freedom to our country, and this day marks the end of British rule and we get freedom on this day. So that's why we are celebrating Independence Day, and we are celebrating this on the 15th of August. Next, seventh number question. What is the significance of Republic Day? So Republic Day has big significance, as January 26, 1950 is the day when the Constitution of India came into effect. On this day, the Constitution of India came into existence, so it has the great importance. So that's why we are celebrating this day, 26 January, as the Republic Day and the national festival of our country. Next is 8th number. Which type of diversity is seen in the fairs organized in your district? Which kind of diversity we are observing in the fairs which are organized in our district? So people from all the sections of society, religious community visit the fairs, and different means of entertainment, that is food, stall, etc. are also found in the fair. As we are seeing that in the fairs, all the people from different society, religions, community, they are participating in the fairs, and there is also different means of entertainment like food, stalls, eateries. So we are observing the diversity in all these factors in the fairs which are organized in our district. Next, 9th number. What kind of means of entertainment are found in the fair? Which type of entertainments are there in the fair? So various kinds of exciting games, joyful rides or joy rides, toy shops, eateries are found in the fairs. So this is the main attraction or the entertainment of the fair. Next is 10th number. What is the need of residence in our life? Why we are building our houses, or why people build the residence? So residence is the place where we live, and it protects us from heat, cold and rain. So this is the necessity of residence for any human being. So that's why we are building our houses or residence, because it protects us from the heat, rain and cold. Next, 11th number, how does an occupation influence social life? How the occupation can influence anyone's social life. So occupation is the work that help us to earn money for our livelihood. By the occupation, anyone can earn money for their livelihood, to fulfill all the requirements to live a life. So if we are satisfied with our occupation, so there is the positive effect on our social life. If we are satisfied with our occupation, then it impact positively for our social life. But if we are not satisfied with the occupation, then it will affect negatively on our social life. So this is how an occupation influence any person's social life. Next is 12th number, what rituals are followed in a marriage ceremony in your society? In your society, what kind of rituals are performed during the marriage ceremony? So, in my community, the groom goes to the bride's house to marry her. There is presence of relatives and friends from the both sides. The priest performs the marriage rituals, and community feast is also arranged there. In my community, the groom goes to the bride's house to marry her, and there is also everyone are present from both the sides, that is relatives and friends. And in presence of these people, a priest perform all the marriage rituals, and after that also the community feast is also there in the marriage ceremony. And nowadays even marriage is also held in court by the registrar of marriage. And other than this, nowadays many people are doing marriage, or marriage is also held in the court in the presence of registrar of marriage. So this is how the rituals are followed in the marriage ceremony in our society. Next, 13th number, which aspects of the life of an individual are affected by the profession? Which aspects give impact to anyone's, or which aspects of the life are affected by anyone's profession? So the following aspect of the life of an individual are affected by his profession, that is residence, food, land, dressing, tradition. As we had seen, for the nomadic tribe, they are moving from one place to another place. So some aspects of the life, that is their residence, food, land, dressing style, then after that traditions are also get changed as they are moved to another place. So this aspect get affected by their profession. Next, 14th number question. From which grain do people make chapati at home? So at home people make chapati from wheat, maize, ragi, bajra and jowar, etc. People are making chapati from this all grain, that is wheat, maize, ragi, bajra, jowar, etc. So here the exercise for our chapter number 4, that is my district, get over this question, all the exercise, and that is MCQ, fill in the blanks, true, false and question answer. These 4 questions and hard words you have to write in your notebook. This is your homework. You will get this file in your study material. In the next video, we will start our next chapter, chapter number 5 of our textbook. Thank you.